Da 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 da. There it is. What's up, guys? Matt here, Country Song Teacher. I hope you're doing well, guys. Doing huge things in your life. I'm going to go over all kinds of strumming tips in this video. Now, again, if you want to do a deeper dive in strumming, I got an hour and a half little strumming DVD. I plug it all the time, but it's awesome. So one of the things I go over in chapter 5 of that DVD is the strumming mentality. So the first insight you need to know if you're struggling with strumming, again, excuse me, if you're playing guitar, especially if you're just starting out and you're struggling with strumming, join the team. We've all been there. I still struggle with strumming a lot of times. And most people that I used to teach in person struggle with strumming. So the first thing, the mentality you want to have is strumming is about timing, not a pattern. So many times I see guitar teachers teach down, down, up, up, down, down, up, down, up. And when you start that mindset, what you're going to do is all you're going to be thinking about is, did I just go up or down? Is it 2 ups? Is it 1 down? And you're throwing the whole rhythm of the song off. Rhythm is everything with music, right? So it's always... It's all about kind of a flow and a kind of down, up, kind of that kind of stuff will throw you off. But timing, so I always say in my head, when I'm playing songs, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's all about counting and a rhythm and a flow. So again, I go over this in chapter 5 of the DVD. Make sure you get it. It's a mentality with strumming is you want to think about rhythm. It's a dance. You probably see it on the keyboard. There's a keyboard behind me. Y'all can't see it. But they have what's called a metronome where it goes. That's what it's trying to teach your brain to do. It's to teach about a smooth, a steady tempo and the right timing and flow. So when you start that, if you're thinking about down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, it's going to throw you off because music's about a rhythm and a timing and a flow. So make sure you make note that you're thinking in terms of numbers and a steady beat, because that's going to be super key to kind of keep your timing, especially if you're going to play in a band. You've got to have that timing and that tempo down, or you'll never be in sync with the drummers and the other instruments and that kind of thing. So the first thing, like I said, is a strumming mentality. The second thing is you're going to try 2 different options. I don't know which one works best for you. Maybe you can let me know in the comment section which one works best for you. Either use a thin, flimsy pick. If you're a beginner, trust me, you have to do this. Use a real thin pick that's real easy to flow up and down the strings, or do like I do and use no pick at all. You see me often, you probably think I'm using a pick because my hand's like this, but I use the outside of my finger. Someone taught me years ago that when you don't use a pick, you kind of become one with the guitar. I know it sounds cheesy, but it's... allows me to kind of get a little bit closer, because something about, that there's that distance when you hold a pick, there's you, the pick, and the guitar, so it's going to create that distance. Again, I can play with both for whatever reason. Now maybe it's just I'm lazy, I don't have a pick around, but I've learned to kind of play more songs without using a pick and kind of use my finger. But what I would recommend for you, if you're a beginner, either use a very, very, very thin, flimsy pick that really flows up and down the strings, or like I said, I go over this in the DVD also, do a little bit of songs or kind of practice sessions without using pick at all. Because you can do... You can start picking and plugging, that kind of thing. Then you can go straight to the strum, that kind of thing. So without using a pick, you're going to be able to kind of, again, become one with the guitar and make it kind of easy. So that's the second thing. The third thing is, don't worry. I don't talk about this enough. When you're transitioning between chords, you want to keep the rhythm and strumming steady, even though your fingers aren't on the right strings yet. So what I mean, I did this song yesterday, and it goes, every day I need you even more, and I turn to you. There's no way, Kenny Chesney, me and you, notice how when I'm playing that song, I'm strumming with my right hand, even I'm keeping that strumming going while I'm switching to the chords. So that's, for example, C to G to D. So it's, every day I need you even more. See, I need you even more. And the night time too. 'Cause there's no way I can never let you go, even if I want to. Now see how I'm doing that? So many people, I think, and I did this particularly as a beginner, you're strumming and then you wait. Now you stop your right hand and wait till those chords are pressed perfectly, and then you jump back into the strumming. And what that's going to do is throw off the rhythm and the timing. And like we said in the first video, and I say all the time, music is about rhythm and flow and timing. So you want to, see how I was going down and up as I'm transitioning, for example, from that C add 9 to G. Every day, I need you even more. And the night time too. 'Cause there's no way I can never let you go, even if I want to. Hope that helps you guys. Like I said, I think I don't talk about that last kind of inside enough about keeping your strumming steady. A lot of times, even just now that I'm thinking about it, when I'm transitioning chords, what I'll do is I'll strum that on the chord change. I'll strum it pretty hard, and then I'm just going down up, whatever, until it's time for that next thing. See, I got it down, you're in a hard strum, and then you kind of said, keep that rhythm going until you change. So hope these little 3 insights help you. Let me know, I need your help. Let me know in the comment section, what is something that you heard either me say, some other teacher taught you, maybe you figured out on your own, about strumming that really changed your mindset or kind of made it start to click, so to speak. A lot of times, one of my favorite comments when people get that strumming DVD I talk about is they say, Matt, in chapter 3, it started to click what you're saying, or towards the end of chapter 8, I saw that part where you're talking about, the flow of the song, and it clicked. So that's what I love to hear when somebody says with music, it clicks. When the teacher, that's what you want to hear, whether you're teaching whatever, that you say, I heard you, and then it clicked. That's my goal with my lessons. And at some point, it clicks and starts to make a little more sense to you. So look for my newsletter. If you're watching this on Monday, whatever, look for my newsletter coming out in the morning, 6:30. So if you've purchased anything from my websites, you'll be on my list to get my newsletter. I say newsletters. I do a little top 5s and little pop-up videos, that kind of thing. So 6:30 in the morning, Tuesdays and Fridays. So be looking for those. All right, guys, love y'all. Check out CountrySongTeacher.com. All one word, CountrySongTeacher.com. Like I said, you can get that strumming DVD. You can get it if you want to save money, you can get it combined with songbooks. I've got an ultimate guitar pack, all that kind of good stuff. So y'all know the drill. CountrySongTeacher.com. Please subscribe and turn those notifications on. That's how I make my living with this little business. So thank you so much. I love teaching guitar. I hope I can do it the rest of my life, or at least 40, 50 more years, right? All right, guys. Until next time, smash the like button. Let's go.